The Google Nest Hub 2 is here. Megalomania runs wild, and Outriders finally ride. Welcome to Totally Rated. Last week, we finally got to travel to planet Enoch when Outriders was finally released. The demo garnered a lot of attention, and the GamesRadar team have been stomping around in the full game for long enough to have some first impressions.
Outriders' supercharged cover shooter combat is fantastic for the most part, comparable to playing Gears of War at hyperspeed. Its dreary, in-your-face story, on the other hand, isn't nearly as entertaining, often funneling you into exposition-dumping cutscenes where the only saving grace is a handful of dry, humid remarks made by your customizable super soldier.
Outriders brings the fun with fast-action gameplay, but unfortunately you have to deal with a dreary story and corny dialogue. I guess that's why they invented the skip the scene button, right? Google's second generation of the Nest Hub is here, and this time it knows where you sleep, literally. The Google Nest Hub uses the solely radar sensing chip to see how well or not well you're sleeping at night. Tom's Guide finds the next generation version better in every way.
Compared to the original, the second generation Google Nest Hub is a more attractive smart display in pretty much every single way. Yet design-wise, it actually looks and feels more luxurious than the $99 price tag suggests. But then the updates to the Google Assistant Smart Display UI, which was already a pretty great interface, makes the device feel more like it's catering to you and your smart home and assistant needs. The real star of the show, though, is the solely sensing chip, which makes sleep tracking feel somehow less invasive than you'd expect, even if it's still a little bit creepy.
For people looking to upgrade from the first Google Nest Hub, Android Central thinks it's an easy answer.
Even if you have another smart display or even a Nest Hub somewhere else in your home, buying a second-gen Nest Hub to put next to your bed to track your sleep is a no-brainer, as long as you're okay with Google actually doing the tracking. But it's as a smart photo display where the Nest Hub second gen really shines. And it's the reason why I think that it's still the best smart display that you can buy today.
Android Central and Tom's Guide gave the second generation Nest Hub 4 out of 5 stars. Evil Genius 2 World Domination has decided to unleash its diabolical plan on PC last week by getting you to stop worrying and love the bomb. Windows Central thought it, quote, draws on its past and injects some much-needed modernity, culminating in what is ultimately a satisfying strategy sandbox with a relentlessly rewarding gameplay loop and lighthearted comedy. Like Windows Central, PC Gamer did enjoy the campiness of the game, calling it one of the best management games out there. But they did feel the gameplay is too stretched out, saying, quote, it feels it could offer a tight 20-hour game, more than enough considering there are 4 geniuses to play as, but this is stretched out to 30 or 40 hours by overlong missions and a whole lot of waiting for stuff to happen. Evil Genius 2 World Domination is a solid addition to the RTS genre, with Windows Central giving it 4 out of 5 stars. PC Gamer was very critical about the pacing, but still liked it, with them scoring it 75 out of 100. And that's it for this episode of Totally Rated. I'm AC Delco, and make sure to join us again next time for a snapshot of what's hot and what's not in tech and gaming.